What's up guys, my name is Weds and today I'm gonna show you how to get into the end game, as well as I'm gonna give you one of the biggest tips on how to experience all the classes, play with all the classes very fast, as easy as possible without even starting a new game. Now, where you see me right here standing, this is the end game. This is where you tackle the end game and you go behind this door. And once you go behind this door, it's based on your skills and your ability to see how far you can go, how many levels you can clear and come back triumphant. Now, having said all of that, this can be a confusing process because you may not know how to even get there because the game does not do a good job to actually steer you to that direction. So I decided to do this video just in case somebody need this information. Now, to get to the end game loop, you first need to level up as much as possible, and at a certain point in the game, when you get to around level 30 something, where you get your third character for your build and you got a build set up, then you will be sent to the Paranormal Institute, which is this area right here that you see. You see all the normal NPC and all the things that you have been seeing in Seaport. So if you want to go to Seaport, and this is Seaport where you started the game and doing all this stuff, but at a certain point, like I said, then the game will send you to the Institute of Paranormal Studies. So now once you get to the Institute, then you would think that this is the time that you would start the end game. But instead, what the game wants you to do is to do those missions. And when you do those missions, you're gonna acquire this currency called Hell Notes. And then, so what you need to do, you need to clear as many missions as possible. And while you're doing those missions, you're going to be able to acquire those currencies. And as you can see, this is nothing really big here. So if you look around, you can see all these things and mess around with this stuff and then wondering what all this stuff is all about. It makes things a lot more confusing. But just go do mission and then get Hell Notes. So let me show you what Hell Note is. So Hell Notes is those things right here. So you have to use these to actually get behind the gate that I showed you in the beginning of the video. Now, for a very long time, I was accumulating these things and trying to figure out where is Hellgate. I could never find it in here, but unfortunately it is not here. So here is just where you do mission and talk to the vendors and get Hell Notes and stuff like that. So finally, I went to Discord and asked the guy, say, I'm doing all these missions and I can't find the Hellgate. And then they told me how to get to it, and which is exactly what I'm going to show you. So if you have the opportunity, make sure you sign up for the Discord because there's a lot of help going on there. You can find people that help you with things and ask questions. And that is a very good resource for this game. Now, once you get enough Hell Notes of being able to tackle the Hellgate, then you got to go to Seaport to actually do that. Now, I don't know why they didn't make everything over there where you have to come to somewhere else. So what you need to do in Seaport, so you need to actually take the boat, the same boat that's been taking you to areas of the game to actually do the main missions and the story missions, stuff like that. So once you get to there, as you can see, then here, this is where you find Hellgate. Now, this is the area that I show you in the beginning of the video. So once you get to this area, you have the inventory space right here where you can just mess around with your build if you want to before you actually go inside the Hellgate. And then this is the Hellgate, and you come in here, and as you can see, this is the person that you pay for Hell Note. So as you can see right now, it's 40 Hell Note to actually start and go behind the gate. So once you do that, and this is where you're gonna start your journey to go as far as you can. Now, the maps are randomly generated, so you never know which map you're going to get. So whatever you get, and you just go through it and then just clear the maps and then as far as you can go. So it's a matter of how good is your build. So this is where you're gonna grind for all your gears and stuff like that, and then so you can just rearrange your build to make it the best possible. That way you can see how far you can go, and at the same time you're accumulating a lot of gears and a lot of coins, and you can do different things. Now, having said all of that, you know how to get to Hellgate, you know how to grind missions, you also know how to go as far as you can. So now come the big tip that I was talking about, how you can experience all the classes in the game. Now, to show you how you can experience all the classes in the game, as you remember, if you come to this vendor right here, he is selling this item called self-help book, and then this one costs 80,000 coins. So if you buy this, so I'm gonna buy this, you can reset the classes. So at this point in the game, you should have plenty of coins to actually do this. So as you can see right here, this is me and my build, and you got my glyphs on the left, and you also get my inventory on the right. And then if I want to look at my board, and I can see that, so this is my build. This is the 3 characters that I have been playing for a very long time. Now that I have enough fun with this build, with these classes, so it's time to experience something different. So that's the reason why you can just buy this, and then what I'm gonna do when I use this, you're gonna see what happened. Now that I consume this, so I don't have this anymore, so my class is reset. So let's see here. As you can see right here, my power board, which is on the right side, is cleared, and then my classes are reset. So now this is the time that I can just go ahead and then decide to play a different class. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you real quick. So I'm gonna choose the feral, and then I'm gonna say okay. And then for my second class, maybe I wanna just do the adept, or maybe I want to do sentinel or the assassin. So this is a matter of you experiencing with different classes. You can do this as often as possible, and then once you do all of that, what's going to happen, so you already at end game, because as you can see right now, I got all the glyphs available for me, and then you got the institute is already available for me. So I can just do anything with those new classes that I just play with. Whereas if you were to go and start a new game and just trying to experience the classes like that, then that would take you a long time. So that's the reason why I say this is the best tip I can give you to experience all the classes, and then start having some fun with the classes, and then just do it all over again when you have 80,000 coin, and try different builds, and then just enjoy your time with the game. Anyway, guys, that's all we have for today. Hopefully this was helpful. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.